What is up, everybody? My name is Sloth. For Hold Reset Gaming, it's for your mouth. Today we are taking a look at A Valley Without Wind. This game is still currently in beta. As you can see, game version is 0.522. From what I know, the developers apparently have been putting out like 1 to 2 patches a day, like just trudging along with development on this game. It's very unique, to say the least. I have played maybe about an hour and a half to 2 hours worth. I have accidentally died once, killing the character, and as you see, it is a 2D side-scroller. The graphic stylings are very unique. This is the original settlement that you start off in. I do have, let's see, let's take that off. There we go, that's what we look like. I had on a snowsuit. Apparently, most of the areas in this world are wind-stricken, icy, cold plains, and you need a suit to protect you, otherwise you die. It's very unique. Like, these stones kind of talk to you. I think they're like an actual race called the Lari or something like that. There is tons of crafting in this game. Most attacks are magical based. You create your own magics with the gems that you find. I kind of feel like when I first started, I chose like what felt like overpowered, because I picked the what is it? Ride the Lightning I made, and this energy pulse, and it's just, come on, there we go. Down in the hotbars here. Slots 1 and 2, left click is 1, right click is 2, and then you can just use your number keys and it will place or use whatever item is in that slot. Now, like, the energy pulse thing is ridiculous. I mean, let's open the inventory. Let's read this. Mid-power offensive spell that slices through all entities in a line, including background entities. Look at that thing. And it's ridiculously overpowered at the beginning of the game. You could just, like, walk through and one-shot practically everything. So you have your spell gem crafting. You have scrolls. You can make magical scrolls. You pick up all these ingredients. We'll get to that a little bit later. Outfits, making different gears and stuff. This is your little advisor dude. E is confirm on the keyboard, and just gives you tips and stuff. You can change the difficulty of the game right here. I just left it on the default. And down here we've got health, magic. This is civilization level. This is what made me go, whoa, wait a minute. How big is this game actually? Because as you raise your civilization level, it unlocks new features to the games. Like, I just unlocked this when I hit 6. This is settlement management. And you build and upgrade and expand all of your settlements. I still don't fully grasp the entirety of this, and don't quite know how this, don't quite understand how this works. So I'm going to back out of there, and we will go get into some action here. Run out of the settlement, and you get your overview world map. And you just move around WASD. This, as of right now, is all I can see of the world. And as you gain levels, I believe these black areas unlock, because if I recall correctly, I couldn't quite see this much when I first started. The numbers that you see on the tiles here are the base level of the monsters that you will encounter in that world chunk. So we'll just go to we'll go down here. This one is going to have level 4. It has, you can right click on here, it'll show you details for that world chunk. This is an abandoned small town environment. Resources that I will find are cedar, and it is being guarded by monsters led by this dude here. So we're going to close that, and we're going to hit E and jump into this world. And as you will see, most of the action in this game is side-scrolling based, and I don't know if they hired a team of cartographers for this game because the amount of maps that you see and use are ridiculous. Up here is like the area. Get away from me. Get away from me, bat. We'll kill this monster spawner first. These are monster nests. They can be killed. You do need an attack that will attack background entities so that you can kill that. Like I was saying, the map, you can see, the game is procedurally drawn. I don't know if, I would assume it does it before you actually enter this world, but you can see how as I move, it's showing me what's here. Certain things in the background you can kill. Get away from me, bat. I will hit you with my laser. Oh, and the ride the lightning thing, this is why I thought it was overpowered. Like, the first thing I did was, oh, I accidentally chose the thing that lets me double jump. Awesome. Yeah, it takes magic power, but, like, from what I've seen, there is just an insane amount of potions and restorative items that you can get, because some of these buildings, there we go, old shed. Now, see down here, this is the scout. It tells you how much you've scouted and how much you've actually visited. We're going to go inside of here. Now, this building's probably not going to be very large. Yeah, it's one room. So we're going to go... Oh, get away from me, bat. And we're going to drop a little ball of light so I can see. I also have emit light scrolls, which are ridiculous because they basically light up the entire place. It's kind of like a shine potion, I guess, from Terraria, where you glow for X amount of time. Nothing here. Did I miss something? There's a little purple dot. Oh, that's my ball of light. So we'll exit here. And I guess the main point is you want to go around to collect these resources so that you can expand and improve your settlements. Oh, get away from me, dude. Some of the monsters in here are very unique. Like, these are just like weird light entities. Die. Die. There we go. But you see how the map's changed here? Now, M is the map in the corner. You can zoom in on it. You hit M. It'll go back to normal. The comma key will change your dungeon map here. You can toggle that. And then the period key gives you your region map. Now, one of the cool things about this game, I have warp potions. You can also get warp scrolls. If you have been to an area before and you have a warp potion or warp scroll in your inventory, you can just click this and I can go back here. It'll ask me, do I want to warp to the surface? Well, not right now because I'm inside this building, but it's very cool because, like, say, let's get out of here. Say I come into this zone and there's like a resource all the way down at the end of here, and like there's because there's underground areas, you can kind of see this little part right here. It does go underground. Can get to it, right? Can I get? Yep. But then, like, there's also, you'll find like wells and stuff, or like little holes that you can access to underground caverns and stuff. So like if you go all the way down here and then all the way underground and kill like a boss and get the resources, you can just use a warp scroll and go all the way back. Why did my screen go dark? There we go. Oh, and it warps me to the surface. Now, normally, I don't know what happened there, why the screen stayed black, but it'll put you right here, and then you just whoop, and you're back out into the overworld. This tile here was my first settlement. These little tunnels are like wind tunnels, I guess. Part of the storyline was there was this huge cataclysm. Now there's like most of the world's covered in snow and ice, and it's cold and it's windy, and like I guess you can connect certain areas with the wind tunnels. And because this area didn't look like this until I built the wind tunnel. There are certain tiles where you can build like a wind wall or something that stops the winds and makes traveling easier. But once I did that, this area changed and people started to move to it. Here are some of the NPCs, and you don't, they just stop when they get to you, and if you stop, they'll tell you stuff. Most of it's like, what are we going to do if the monsters attack? And so there's like a ton of different magic spells. There are like 6. Unlike Terraria, you don't have to have back walls to place platforms. And I have a ton of platforms I got. And there's different sizes too. Here's the small ones. Let's show you the small ones. Whoops. I screw up the key commands every now and then because I'm hitting escape for everything. Because I pulls up your inventory here, and then I always, like an idiot, forget to hit I again, and I hit escape, and I'm like, ah, crap. So, this one I think is the medium size. This is the small one. And the large ones are, let's see, number 8. There we go. They're pretty big. It's like double the size of the mediums. But it's pretty cool because like some of the bosses fly around, and like you'll have to chase them around, and I've had to do it. They'll fly like all the way into the corner, so you got to run over there. I think some of the AI with the bosses is kind of weird because some of them don't really come at you. They just kind of float around and shoot their stuff out. And so we're going to go back down to here, and we are going to go procure said resources and defeat Zed boss. Now the thing is, okay, this one's highlighted. Okay, you see how these are dark green and the middle one is a lighter green, and it says outdoor areas linked into deeper caves just beyond the surface tunnels. So we're gonna go there. Get away from me. Get away.